Hey there, it's Jim. Got a new toy. Came from Amazon today, and something fun that hopefully the kids and everybody will enjoy. It's a clay pigeon thrower trap from All Outdoors. It's their professional model, a 3/4 cock Clayhawk trap, and we're gonna have to check it out here. So I want this to be a little more than just an unboxing. There's one of the complaints in the reviews that some people are having difficulty with assembly, and I don't know why it should be too difficult to assemble, but it doesn't look like there's that much there. But I figured we'd put the thing together for you and see what it looks like. So I'll take some of these parts out of here. Looks like here's the launching part of it. So, this little deal here that slides back and forth that holds the birds, and I guess it's adjustable, so you can stack in singles and doubles and nesteds, and the amount of tension you put on it and where you slide it on this track, I guess, determines where it gets thrown. So there's the launcher. There's the little safety ring that kind of hopefully keep your body out of the throwing arm's reach so you don't get clobbered. I got ourselves some instructions, which people said they were terrible, but I don't know. They look like they're well printed and they're clear. They're a lot better than a lot of instructions you get with stuff that comes from China. I know this outfit is in Tennessee, near Nashville, so you know, should be made in America. America, fuck yeah! Okay, got a bunch of nuts and bolts, and ooh, this is the heavy part. Yeah, this thing weighs a ton. The apparatus that the throwing arm sits on. Alright, check this out. This is some heavy iron going on here. So this thing ought to work pretty good. Alright, got that part. And here's the counterweight, which is cool. It helps the thing balance, and then as it spins, it should have a lot smoother spin. Here's one king-size spring, and looks like a wrench, adjusting wrench of some kind. We got the here's the release arm. It'll the thing will spin around and hit up against that, and you pull that back, and it'll take off. And what else we got here? Okay, there's this thing's like a tripod shape base. So here's the top of the tripod, or the triangle pyramid. And what else we got here? Okay, here's the handle that you screw on the trap arm to, or no, I guess this actually goes into the frame, and then it holds it steady. So as you pull the trap arm around, you'll have something to pull against. And there's a swivel mount. So it's adjustable in a couple of different angles. And we got should be 6 pieces here for the there we go. Yep, we got 6 pieces to build. 6 pieces to build the triangular pyramid shape mount for it. And looks like some stakes to put the thing in the ground with. Alrighty, here we go. I got all the parts out of the box. I'll lay all these out, and then I'll kind of read the instructions, and I'll come back and see about putting it back together. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, got all the parts laid out, so they're all here, it looks like. So now it's time to have to read the instructions. But isn't that the way you're supposed to do it? Is not attempt to assemble it without reading the instructions first? Well, I'll review them here, and then we'll start putting this thing together. Yeah, let's see. The instructions come with, "Do not return to store." Well, if anything I buy from Walmart, I take it back to the store anyway, because it's a lot easier to deal with them. But in this case, yeah, probably if you have a problem, you want to contact the All Outdoors. Comes with a warranty registration form to send in to them. Yeah, I don't know. This thing's supposed to have on the bearing clutch assembly, which is I guess this part down here. That's supposed to have a 10-year warranty and like a million clay birds guarantee. So I won't be launching any million clay birds, but somebody might. Step 1. Do not tighten hex nuts completely until all have been started. Okay, so the first part of the process will be assembling the pyramid, or the triangular pyramid base. So got 12 bolts included. Okay, so let's see about getting that going on here. Yeah, one thing reviewers are saying that when you try to assemble the triangle, that you have troubles with the bolts interfering with each other. So it's recommended that the bolts be placed from the inside towards the outside of the triangle. Find me a wrench, since the wrench I give you doesn't tighten these bolts, so be right back. Okay, now I see why some people are having troubles with this. The nuts take a 1/2 inch wrench, and then the bolt heads are like a 9/16, so I can see why that was causing some confusion for some people. Why there are 2 different sizes, I don't know, but yeah, well, we'll continue here. Get all these tightened up. Alright, next step after the triangle base is put together is the, what do they call it? The pivot casting. That's this guy. Looks like doesn't matter which way's up. Alright, looks like the carriage edge is the next part that goes on there. Alright, your carriage head is attached. Okay, the next thing I tell you about is installing the universal clip thingy, but it's already attached, so I don't have to worry about that part. Throwing arm and counterbalance. Okay. This piece here has kind of a little notch that goes in the little notch here, so that's pretty straightforward. And then let's put the counterbalance over that. And there's a washer. I think I'll just kind of pre-set one of these before I make it a little easier to hold on to all this stuff. Okay. Alright, finish tightening down these and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so swivel the thing around to about the 1 o'clock position. Hook the main spring through this little eyelet down here. Yeah, I can see one of the things that people are complaining about, the pictures are just kind of small, at least for me anyway, to see, but not that bad. Yeah, put the trigger mechanism on here. Alright, another trip to the garage for another wrench. I have to find a little tiny wrench for this sucker. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Had to get a 3/8 wrench to put the trigger assembly nuts in place. Okay, and then you let this loose, it'll take off and clapper my camera. Yeah, it looks like that's takes care of the main assembly of that part. I gotta figure out how to put the safety ring thingy on here. They don't really show you too much of that. A little bit here. Got a couple of these little hose clamp type doohickeys, so you can add the safety ring. Alright, got the safety ring attached. About the only thing left now is to attach the little brace handle that you use to cock it with. Just screws in there. Looks like that's just about it. They say it's supposed to be fairly easy to cock, and I was like, yeah, not too bad. Yeah, it's like that. And you let this loose and it flies around. Just don't want to do it in here, tearing everything up. But yep, it is. It's fairly easy to cock. Alrighty, well that's about it with the assembly of this beast. They give you these 3 ground stakes that you can attach to the base and shove these into the ground to help stabilize it, or find some other way to secure it. I think if you got soft ground, the thing's going to wobble around on you, and you might be kind of unhappy about it. So it's recommended that you stake it down. You either bolt it to a piece of plywood, or of course it'd be nice if you had a little concrete pad with some bolts sticking up that you can just bolt it down and it can kind of stay there permanently. But well, there you have it. Make some adjustments on the little safety ringy thingy. It looks kind of goofy, but it should do it. We got we'll take us outside tomorrow. I'll throw some clay birds and see what it looks like. So so what you're gonna need then to put this thing together? Need a 9/16 for the bolt heads on the triangle base, and a 1/2 inch to hold the nuts. And looks like a 3/8 to tighten down these little nuts that hold the trigger mechanism. The instructions, I don't know, they're not too bad, I guess. The pictures could have been a little bigger or something, a little clearer, but I don't know. I figured it out. So as long as the thing don't explode on me when I go out and try it. So anyway, we'll throw some birds tomorrow and see what it looks like. So all right, I'll catch you tomorrow. Alright, got my All Outdoors 3/4 trap all assembled, and I set it up outside here, and we'll watch it throw a bird and see how it works. Goes. Seemed to work. Really throws them out there a long way, so I'm happy with it. Now we let the kids shoot them up.